This is the new Dudek Touch. It's a parakeet and it's only been flown here in Australia once so far, which was just the other day. Young Tim is the importer. This is Tim here. So we're at a place called Broadwater. The winds aren't perfect today. They're at a slight cross angle, not perfectly square on, which is going to impact Tim's ability to turn and come back again. But our plan is to get it up and have a bit of a feel of it. I had a bit of a ground handle the other day and I found it to be quite nice. I'm used to moustaches and this is similar, and I'm looking forward so much to flying this. Dudek's well known for the PPG world. And yeah, nice colours. It sits above your head nicely when you're kiting it. The only thing difference in launch is that you don't need to pull the A's too hard. It just comes up. However, it can overshoot on launch, which means you've got to brake it a bit harder than you would a moustache. But give it about 2 or 3 launches, you'll soon get the concept of it. Major difference I can see with this wing here is the nose, the intake here. It's called a shark nose, so slightly different to the moustache. So to me, that's going to give you a little bit more speed, performance, and yeah, I think it's going to be a good thing. Other kites are doing similar now. Okay, Timmy boy. What are your expectations out of this?
Fly fast.
Excellent. The risers are good. The good thing about it here is they've got the wing size on the risers that allows us to see what we're pulling out of a bag instead of having to pull a whole wing out of the bag itself to see what size wing it is.
You guys are ready.
So as I said before, the wind directions are terrible here today, so he might have a bit of issue initially kiting it up while we're this side of the sand dunes there. But we had a bit of a good crack at it the other day at Lennox Head, ground handling on the hill there, so I'm expecting some good things. So he's got his A's. I found you didn't really need those, but I think in these wind conditions, the quicker you get it up. But you'll notice him brake really hard, big brake to stop it forward, penetrating an overshoot. And there it is. The handles are a little bit different to the moustache. You still get your hand through. The handlebars are a little bit more streamlined and ergonomic for you. We've noticed that the brake lines are tighter than the moustache. So when we're turning, we've noticed the turning a little bit quicker than the moustache so far. But that's only our observation so far. We might be totally wrong here. And he's up. I think he's just having a bit of a play to see what the stall point is. Dudek Touch. This is a 18-metre wing. They come in the same sizes as the moustache brand. Yeah, it just sits perfectly nice. It's good shape, nice leading edge. The risers identical to moustache. The mushroom toggles there are a little bit smaller, and we've noticed that this is sometimes it's quite hard to reach the moustache's mushroom red toggles to collapse a wing, but these are a lot shorter, so they're really closer to us to collapse. I like that. So we can see the wind direction to the hill, it's quite cross.
Alright, ready?
So here he goes, a little launch. His forward speed's going to be very slow at the moment because it's quite strong. It's probably 16, 17, 18 knot winds at a cross angle, so his forward penetrations are not going to be that great. He has the right amount of lift as we'd expect for these conditions. He's penetrating forward faster than I thought he would. I'd be similar to that on the moustache. So no real differences yet. Because of this cross angle here, he definitely shouldn't be turning, and his lift will be severely impacted because it's at that cross angle wind. Getting a bit of lift off there, off that hill. It's quite a large hill there. Excellent. Okay, so he has turned here. That wasn't expected, but he got a lot of height off one of the hills down there, so that allowed him to get away with that turn. You'll notice his downwind leg's going to be super fast, and he's absolutely motoring here. He is getting enough lift. Woo! And that's looking really good. I wasn't expecting him to be able to turn and get the lift he's getting right now. So that's one promising thing for this new machine. I'm still a moustache fan, but I'm willing to give this one a good crack. So the glider looks really smooth, under control, no weird stuff going on with it. Definitely not collapsing in any way, and you wouldn't expect the wing to collapse anyway in these conditions, being coastal. So he's coming back. He turned a fair way down there, but it was too far to get on video, but the turn was quite smooth. He dropped about 1 to 2 meters of height in the turn, which was consistent with normal parakites. And he's touched his feet onto the ground down there, so I'm hoping he'll be able to get sucked back up, and I think he is already. Yep, he's back up again. So he did a launch from the ground using the lift off the hill. The wing's been looking solid all the way. So his forward penetration's still shocking because of the crosswind. Okay, your downwind looked really nice.
Huh?
What did you reckon? The downwind looked really nice.
Super fast.
Okay.
Super fast. I'm surprised that it was able to kind of turn. It's probably about 30 degrees south to the angle to the ridge.
Yep.
So I'm surprised that I was able to actually fly the ridge at all.
What about the downward turn down there? What was that like for you turning? Did it feel different to the mow?
Slow turn into it punching wing down, coming down the ridge. But it's I'm surprised at its performance so far.
Okay, well done. So he's just doing a bit of stall point testing to see what the wind's like with lift and how it stalls. I've noticed when I was flying this one, the stall point is quite low in your hands, so you've got to bring your hands a fair way down to almost your bum for it to stall and go out of control. So a little bit different in regards to that to the mow. So we've got the drone up now. He's going to get some footage of him as well. Am I in your way here, buddy, or you're right?
No,